Всем приветик, зрителям и подписчикам канала. Приглашаю вас на просмотр очередного шедевра в стиле иностранцы пробуют русскую еду. Когда я снимала это видео, у меня не было еще камер, была другая камера и микрофонов не было. Ну и вообще я думала, что будет такое стандартное видео, как англичане пробуют еду, но получилось на самом деле целое документальное какое-то кино в стиле посидеть, выпить, поесть и поговорить. Вот поэтому прошу, не судите строго, но на самом деле я думаю, что так может быть даже и интереснее. Ну, приглашаю к просмотру.
Is it filming?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know it started, right.
Hi.
Yeah, any thoughts?
Russian literature, that's a big one. Tolstoy, etc. It's cold. I always think of it as cold. Big hats, Russian dolls, goulash. Do we have goulash? Lots of goulash? No.
More Central European, isn't it?
Fish.
The size of it, for me, the scale of Russia, and I think the people have that scale, that sense of scale inside them. So I think their relationship to Western Europe, they must have to adjust to that a lot, because the size of Russia is even the cities just feel far bigger than here. I visited, and just the size of the place is just, for me, that's the thing. But I've taught quite a few Russian people in language schools, and they're very confident, most of them. They have for me, more of a kind of worldly and a lot of imagination in there. They have more of a interesting, I think, and varied outlook on the world. Not so enclosed, I think, as English people. I think so it's expansive. The whole thing when I think of Russia is expansiveness, not just the land, but in the mind as well. But I don't know much about the food.
The first one is холодец. Холодец. And usually we eat it with horseradish, so you can try.
Great.
Thank you very much.
And be honest. Okay. Be bold. Don't be polite. You don't have to.
Wow. Beef.
Yes.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that texture.
And that's the beef jelly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite subtle. Yeah, it's not too strong. But then with the horseradish, it
Horseradish
goes
definitely
really
helps.
it really
definitely
goes together, marries well together.
So, what do you think? Thumbs up or thumbs down?
For me, I'm not used to the jelly so much. The jelly is I'm going to be honest. For me, the jelly is
supposed to be sweet.
Yeah, it's not. I guess it's not sweet enough for me, but it's just a different texture to what I'm used to, really. Because you've got the jelly and you've got the stringiness of the beef, and
I like it, but I don't think I could eat a whole chunk. Maybe just a slither, but I like it. Yeah, just a little bit, I think.
I just don't like the jelly.
Okay.
For me, I don't like the jelly. For me, I wish there was less or no jelly.
Just the beef.
Just the beef. Yeah, but that is just my brutally honest opinion.
No, thank you. Thank you for being honest. Yeah, I was expecting it.
Because for me, the jelly is not something as an English person we eat a lot of with meat.
No, pork pies.
Yes, but the jelly isn't so much of a thing in pork pies. And apart from a pork pie, which I'm not eating that much, I'm not used to eating a lot of jelly, particularly cold jelly, unless it's a sweet like Jello. But I think that's just a difference of of palate, as it were. I think.
Yeah, I wasn't too sure when I first started eating it for the texture, but I like it, but only probably just a little bit.
So, where shall we start? With a shot of vodka? Or with
Shot of vodka, yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it, get us in the
And
mood.
do we...
yeah, and you can straight away...
Stella
what we usually do, in another hand, we have something...
something to eat.
Oh, okay.
Something to eat, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Thank you. And then down and then
Yes.
Okay. That's doing me good. That's doing me good already.
That's really good.
That's a caviar, yeah, that's obvious, and that's very famous in Russia. So, how do you feel about it? Good
Excellent.
or- Excellent, yeah.
Yeah,
Because many people, they don't like the idea that this is actually fish eggs, yeah.
No, that's the funny thing. I understand it doesn't bother me at all. Fish, no problem.
Okay, so Kumi, what do you think what it is?
Is it tomatoes with fish together in a paste?
Yeah.
It's really good. It's lovely.
Aubergine.
Oh.
No, aubergine. Okay.
Yeah, they call it caviar in Russian. They call it baklažanovая икра. So it's aubergine caviar, but it's not caviar definitely. It's just like
good.
a sort
It's
of
really,
very...
it's really
For me,
light.
yeah. For me, to my English taste, the bread is spongy. It's very spongy. And I suppose I would be used to a crisp thing. What do you think about that?
No, I think it goes well together because especially
I like it.
It's nutty as well,
It is
and
nutty.
then the aubergine and the tomato soaked into it as well. And I think sometimes in British food when you have all those crisp breads and you're biting into it and everything falls apart and it's a bit...
Only if you're a clumsy eater. It's only because I'm not, but it's because I'm not used to it. That's why.
Yeah.
It's just because I'm not used to it. But that's very. I must say that's very good. But that's more, because I love that slippery texture.
Yeah, that it pops inside you.
Yeah.
In England, you have pickled cucumbers.
Yes.
Gherkins.
Yes.
Pickled onions.
Gherkins. Yeah. Pickled onions. Pickled eggs.
Yeah,
Oh,
pickled eggs. Yeah, pickled eggs. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't eat little. Do you eat little
No,
pickled eggs?
I don't. No.
I've never seen any Englishman eat pickled eggs.
So why
Apart
they're
from
everywhere?
British people.
Yeah.
It's a good question. I think because I don't know.
Yeah, tradition,
Yeah,
but
I
then
don't know. I don't know who's eating pickled
I don't
eggs.
know.
I've never been offered a pickled egg in my whole life.
Oh,
No.
really?
By English
Not
person.
me.
Never been offered a pickled egg.
I think they used to do them in fish and chip shops, didn't
Yeah,
they?
yeah, they do.
But then I haven't seen one for a while.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so coming back to pickles, because we've got these pickled tomatoes.
Pickled tomatoes. Okay.
Yeah.
And what are these yellow ones?
Yeah, and the yellow ones, they are called pétisson in Russian. I have no idea, but this is similar to courgette.
Okay, and they're from Russia, are they? These pétissons.
Yeah, yeah,
They're grown in Russia.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
And are they grown in Are they chopped sort of?
No,
Or are they
that's
actually grown?
They can
in
be
that
bigger.
shape?
They can be like this size. Yeah, but yeah.
They're pretty.
Okay, great.
Okay.
And we eat them just on their own,
Yeah. Because it's just appetizer.
with a bit of vodka.
Yeah, if you want.
That's very good. That's very nice. Very nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah.
Really
Not-
soft.
Not as intense pickle as a pickled onion, for example.
I think even nicer than a gherkin.
Because it looks as though it might be hot, spicy.
Yeah, because they're yellow.
Yeah.
Can I try a tomato?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, pickled tomato. Yeah, you're more than welcome. Be careful, it can be juicy.
Okay.
But yeah, very nice. Very nice.
Wow.
I've never had one of these.
What do you think?
Oh my god, that is really good. I don't think I've ever had a pickled tomato before. That's amazing.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just
Yeah,
bursts.
yeah,
Drop?
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
That's
really-
usually we usually drink vodka with pickles. Yeah.
It's really unique. It just bursts. It's a bit like one of the
Did you have it one?
yeah. I just wasn't expecting it. Isn't it? It's just
That's good.
it's
That's interesting.
really full of flavour. A bit like having a bit of caviar, and it just bursts in your mouth.
It's a very foreign taste
Yeah.
to English
Yeah,
taste
it is.
buds. But doing this, to me, it's much more of a ritual. Don't you think? Than an
Yeah.
eating English style.
Yeah. Well, apart from
English style, we don't really
English
have
tea
anything.
time.
Yeah, apart from English tea time. But then the drink is
And what
nothing.
about Sunday roast?
Sunday roast? But then with Sunday roast, you just got a plate. Everyone's got a plate of food and you eat it.
yeah.
It's not, oh, you put this down. You know, you put this down. You put this down.
And then you have
And you do this.
this, a bit of a ceremony.
And there's very much more, I think, more thought in the pieces of food.
Yeah.
Whereas the English roast is a plate of food. Or if you've got your carrots, if you've got your potatoes, yeah, eat, done.
That's it. And isn't just bam, here's your food, big huge plate, and
Yeah.
go on, just eat it.
Yeah, there's no thought in England. There's no thought about it. I mean, you're not thinking, well, where do these nice things come from? You know, because you're not taking it out of an individual bowl kind of thing. It's usually just given to you on a plate, and you just, as long as there's enough on the plate, you'll eat it, and you know, it's. But is that a foreign thing? You know, someone fascinated with England might come to England and say, oh, the roast. You know, where's this beef from? Where are the Brussels sprouts from? Let me have a piece of this. Oh, look at them eating their roast. You know, this is lovely. I love that. They're ritual. But the actual English people, they just.
It's just,
I bought it in Lithuanian shop because I didn't find anything Russian. But it's like former USSR, yeah, so we basically have the same stuff. So it's called kvass.
kvass.
Is it like super malt?
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely. It is like super malt.
Super malt, basically.
Yeah, Russian super malt. Yeah.
Russian super malt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a friend who lives on Park Lane. The only thing he drinks is super malt.
I think super malt may be a little bit sweeter.
Is it good for your digestion?
Yeah, it's pretty much super
Super
malt. Yeah.
Oh really? Okay.
I don't know. I mean, it feels good. It feels quite healthy, super malt.
I don't think I've ever
It's
had
nice.
super.
Yeah, if you don't like it, you
Oh,
don't have. Yeah, you don't have
Oh,
to.
That's good,
Are
it's
you
good.
filming? Are you filming?
Yeah.
It's good. It's good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's nice. It's nice. Quite natural, really.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is natural.
Yeah, very nice, actually. Very nice.
Yeah, it's not bad. I don't think I would drink it again. I don't know
Really?
why. No, but I don't know. I think it would. Maybe it's just the initial taste of it, but I think it actually reminds me a bit of Guinness.
Yeah. I think you would see it in most American films where you see Russians. This red soup, it's called borscht.
Borscht.
Yeah, originally I think it's Ukrainian, but it's spread into around. So we eat it quite a lot in Russia with sour cream.
Lovely. Fruit.
Um,
Fruit. Made of fruit?
Beetroot.
Beetroot. Oh, beetroot. Okay.
Borscht.
Lovely.
If you don't like it, you don't have to eat full bowl.
Good.
That's delicious.
That is good. I had this when I went to Russia. Yeah,
Okay.
I think I remember this.
So, where have you been to? In which places have you been to Russia?
Trans-Siberian.
Trans-Siberian.
From Moscow, from Petersburg to
China.
to China, yeah, to China. But it stopped near Perm, and went down a river on the canoe there. So I stopped at various places, and Irkutsk.
Irkutsk.
Yeah, the Lake Baikal.
Okay.
Went round there. So very interesting, fascinating, yeah, very very interesting. But the river trip near Perm, that was amazing. A lot of drunk people in Perm. Saturday night in Perm. That's dangerous. It's dangerous. Yeah, particularly if you don't stay on the right roads. A lot of drunk people in Perm. But I'm not surprised, to be honest. I'm not surprised.
If you lived in Perm, you would be drinking, yeah.
You would be drinking heavily, and they are. Because around Perm, wild, just wild. It's incredible. No, I've never seen anything like it. You don't get that in England. People in England, they go to the Lake District to get away from it. You can get further away from it in Tottenham Cemetery than the Lake District. Usually. You really can.
Yeah, Lake District is quite, in the season, yeah, it's quite crowded.
Oh yeah. This is very good, I have to say. Very good.
Yeah. And the texture of it, because having everything excuse me, having everything shredded and then there's a meat in it as well. There's
a little bit of meat.
That's just it's lovely. It's
a meat
really
flavour.
Hearty,
It's a meat flavour, definitely.
hearty and it has depth as well.
Yeah.
Because usually beetroot's quite a sharp. It's got quite a sharp, but this is nice.
So that's the usual end tea. It's the difference is that in England you drink tea with milk, in Russia we drink tea with lemon. So what we usually do, we put lemon inside, into the cup, and drink it with a sort of jam or something. And this is a very traditional jam made of cones. Yeah.
What kind of cones?
Wow.
Pine cones.
I don't know. Probably it's fir tree.
A pine cone.
Yeah. Pine, yeah.
Small.
And you can eat them. You can.
Of course, yeah.
Oh.
We get bigger cones in England. Bigger pine cones. I've never tried.
Yeah, you have one cone for the jerry.
I've never eaten them.
No,
I think this like when they're at the very beginning.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Wow,
it's my first time eating a pine cone.
Me too.
Okay, you can try.
Thank you. So I put a piece of lemon
into the cup, yeah.
What, just drop it in, or?
I usually drop it in and then do it with my spoon, small spoon.
Are you filming now?
Yeah.
And this is just normal tea, normal black tea.
Yeah, it's just normal black tea with lemon. That's it.
But you have this separately. You don't put it in the tea.
No, you have this separately.
So did you get these from a Russian shop? Where they?
Amazing.
I got it from Russia. They sent it by post. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so they're only
That's amazing, you've got to have
grown
that.
in Russia.
That's delicious.
Yeah. It's very traditional Russian. I don't think that even...
That's very good, I have to say.
Wow.
That's different, yeah, from everything else.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. And this syrup, is it from the same tree, or
No,
is
I
it?
think it's made of sugar.
And is it sort of soaked?
Yeah.
Wow. That's special. It's like tasting a forest.
Yeah.
Wow. More.
That's the last thing.
That's great.
Yeah, I thought that would be a short video, but that's the whole documentary.
Delicious. Look at
Are
that.
you recording now?
Yeah.
Is it a meringue? Some kind of meringue? Or?
It is called zephyr.
Oh!
This is just getting better and better. Wow. It wasn't that texture, because normally in Britain we have the the meringues and they're crisp, but this is softer.
I think
it's
that
lovely. It's really good.
maybe similar to marshmallow, no? Or
Yeah.
it is not?
Yeah.
I'll tell you, it's a cross. It's a cross between meringue and marshmallow.
and marshmallow.
Have you had meringues?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're made of eggs, yeah. White.
Yeah, egg whites, yeah.
Yeah.
Crisp.
Yeah.
But a bit soft.
Yeah, inside.
And usually served with cream in the middle.
Yeah.
So you have two meringues with cream. Real dairy cream in the middle. Yeah, that's so good.
Did you make these?
No, of course not.
Can I have a nibble from...
Yeah, can I have a nibble of this one? Wow. What do you think of the raspberry?
Yeah.
Is that
About.
raspberry?
About.
Blueberry or something.
Blueberry.
Blueberry, yeah, probably.
See, for me, good, but it's not soft and it's not crisp. It's in the middle.
Yeah.
And for my English palate, I'm expecting something soft or crisp.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think we're just used to a certain
So
texture.
that's unusual for me.
Yeah, it was such a good surprise.
It's
to
quite
be right into it.
quite rubbery.
Really? It's pretty soft.
Yeah, I think so. It is a little bit rubbery.
It is rubbery, look.
But marshmallow is rubbery too, no? I think
Marshmallow
it's
is
even
Yeah,
more, it's even more
that's true.
rubbery,
So
yeah.
it
Yeah,
really is a mixture.
Yeah.
So are these all? I mean, can you get them all in Russia, or is it mostly a regional?
Yeah, yeah.
thing?
Yeah. I'm not sure if it's originally, because, you know, everything's mixed. I'm not sure
Yeah.
if it's originally a regional Russian, yeah?
Yeah.
But we eat it in Russia nowadays,
Yeah.
and we buy it in supermarket.
And can you dip things in your tea, or is that
Yeah, if you want, yeah. This is just like dry bread, yeah, we call it oily
It's actually a
sushi.
really nice contrast to that.
Crispy, finally.
Yeah, crispy and not sweet.
Yeah.
And are they usually served together in that way?
No, it's just this stuff that I could get from a shop, yeah. So, no, they're not going together like to contrast each other, yeah.
So, would the Russians typically have all of what we've just had in one meal?
Probably not.
No.
If it's a special occasion,
Yeah.
probably yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
so
probably they wouldn't eat soup on a special occasion, yeah.
No.
They would have something like
Yeah.
roast chicken or, I don't know, meat, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
But it's just variety
yeah,
of this and that,
yeah.
just to get the idea. So, what's the rating from the...
For which part?
Or everything?
Everything, yeah. I mean, like, if you went for Russian food again, yeah, what would you ask for?
Definitely ask for caviar.
The soup, yeah, love that soup. All of it was good.
Caviar, the soup.
Yeah, the two bread
Vine-
starters. Oh, those, yeah.
I wouldn't ask for the sponge with the aubergine.
Yeah.
I would, for sure. That was one of the best.
Not the jelly meat, yeah.
Not the jelly meat.
No, I like that. I like it. But just maybe a really thin slice of it. But yeah, definitely the soup was.
Yeah, the soup was very good. The caviar
and the tea,
the pine cones, very nice. And these I like.
Maybe not those because they're so sweet and after a
They
really
are
big
very,
meal.
very sweet.
Very sweet.
But I'm so glad I tried it. I thought it was just really delicious. But those they're really good as well. But the pine cones, they were special.
Yeah, okay.
Really special.
They're a bit like baklava, those.
Yeah.
In a strange way.
Probably, yeah. In a strange way.
With the syrup.
Yeah, with the syrup.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
But lovely. And a big range, Different, very different. Thank you.
I feel like I could walk across London now with that food.
Yeah.